Welcome back to this week's episode of the Weekly Digest.
The Mouth of South.
We're your anchors, Huey
and Alex.
And this week we're sleeping because it's sleep year. Get it? Because National Sleeping Week and a leap year. Yeah, okay.
Hey, I wonder what we're going to be eating this week.
And now, the Weekly
Spagooter. What do you think would be a good addition to the lunch menu? Steak. Steak. And what is your favorite part about sleeping?
My favorite part about sleeping is I like cold, like being cold. And it's really comfortable in the blankets.
Okay, perfect. Are you enjoying your food?
Yeah, super delicious.
And what is your favorite part about sleeping?
I can get rest.
You can get rest? Perfect.
Hoagies and grinders, navy beans, meatloaf sandwich. Sloppy go, sloppy go. Sloppy go, sloppy go, come on. Sloppy go, sloppy go, you know. Sloppy go.
Now let's go see someone new.
Hi, I'm Kyle Nicholson, and I'm in 6th grade. My formal school is Seneca Intermediate School. I don't play sports. I'd like to play baseball or soccer. Yeah, I like South, but I don't like South. Why do I? I like South because it's a new change of things. Like, there's a whole bunch of other activities that I don't do in 6th grade or 6th grade in Seneca, but here I do a lot more things, and I don't like it because it's a way bigger school and I'm not used to that yet. My favorite subject is math during school, but outside of school my favorite subject is like playing video games and stuff. And then a fun fact about myself, I love riding dirt bikes and four-wheelers and motocross. Oh, and during leap year, since we have one extra day of this year, the amount of extra sleep I'm going to get this year is, I'm going to try to make it like 20 hours of extra sleep. Okay, bye.
And now to the comment contest. Ah!
Did you guys watch me sleep? That's creepy. But hey, I'll trust you guys. Don't be creeps. Hi, I'm Parker. This is the contest, and it is Sleep Year. SLEAP space YEAR. Sleep Year. Psych. Wait, that was the wrong phrase. That's how cool I am, and I'm definitely tired. No, I gotta finish this clip. So, Mrs. Gilbreth kindly let me use this room, so I'm filming in here. The library. Check out books here. They're good books. I'm not going to give any specific recommendations because that would be product placement. And I've already done enough product placement. So, yeah. But, who was the kind of person that blank chose, you know? Because this person told us a friend of theirs or other person who was kind to them. I can do hand gestures. Bam. Name here. You can come to room 205 for kindly talking about your friend. Receive a prize for answering. Good job. So now we get to some interesting stuff. Sleep year. I'm gonna stay awake throughout this whole entire clip. I'm sleeping in the library, in this comfy chair. Where are you gonna sleep? Because it's sleep year. And sleeping is good for you. And we get extra sleep because it's a leap year. Okay. But yeah, it's about it.
Bye.
Wait, you can answer at eleadersms@gmail.com.
Now let's go see the teacher feature.
Yawn.
Got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh.
My name is Mrs. Peters. I teach 8th grade math in room 804. This is my 15th year of teaching, and yeah, I know that's older than most of you. Some cool facts about, or well, a cool fact about me, I have taught a movie star. The student who played Colin McCreevy off the Harry Potter movies, I taught him when I was doing my student teaching in Southampton, England. His name was Hugh.
I wonder who guessed the teacher this week.
Now let's go see the 35 essentials.
Essential 29. You know that you're going to make mistakes. Just learn from them and move on.
I'm just gonna start off with the basics. Should I sit there and erase this part?
That's a nice job. Mistakes happen, Emma.
No, I said, is that weird? Because I do that.
Stuff happens a lot. We just have to learn from them and move on. You know what I mean? Definitely be a good...
Oh.
Mistakes were made.
And now to the superstar student.
I liked going around and just seeing our options for the high school whenever we get up there. And I just like it because now I'll have like somewhat of an idea of what I'll want to do once I get up to high school. The welding part. You just, I don't know, you had put on like, I don't know what they're called, but it's like one of these big masks. And then you had a little blowtorch and you just make a line and see whoever made the line the straightest and the best. And it was a lot of fun. Or the competition with the nail hammering thing.
I definitely enjoyed going to the FTC. It was fun to do the different things that I had not been able to have the opportunity to do before. My favorite part was probably when we got to do the welding, because I've always wondered what a welder sees beneath the mask, and I was interested to see what that looked like.
I loved it because it had all these cool stations and I was able to keep in touch with my older sister. I liked the agricultural gardening center in the greenhouse because you would be able to look at all these different plants. Well, there's a lot of plants, plus I gotten some marigolds and tomatoes from it. Tomatoes!
Yes, I enjoyed going.
because I got to hang around the high school all day. Well, not the high school. I got to hang around Franklin Tech all day and do various stations and have fun and learn at the same time. Going to the tech room because it was it had like a server room and it had tons of computers that you could play on.
I wonder who will win this week's Art Atomic.
And now to the Principal's Minute with Mr. Mitchell. And now to the Principal's Minute with Mr. Plyler. And now to the Principal's Minute with Mr. Mitchell and Mr. Plyler.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, Mr. Mitchell.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. Good. How about you?
I'm good. Just taking a little nap. You know, it's National Sleep in Public Day, so I just took a little rest.
Well, I was just walking through the gym and I just seen you sleeping in public.
Yeah.
So, how'd you enjoy your sleep?
It was great. You know, the best part about sleep though is not the waking up, but actually, you know, just the falling asleep part of it. But here's the deal. You know, if I take a nap, on the other side of that nap, I look at the time that I've lost that I could have been productive in getting things done, and I hate that. You know, about sleeping is because there's so much time for us to get the things done that we need to do, or that we can. You know, we miss the fun stuff, we miss the creative stuff. You know, if we're sleeping, we miss that. So, I propose a don't sleep in public, no nap day, no nap day.
A no sleep day. Well, that is true.
That's a bad idea. That's not a healthy idea.
Well, yeah, it's not healthy, but at the same time, like you said, you're not being productive. However, at the other end of your comment, though, the longer you sleep, the more you can get done because you're rested. But still, there should be a productive day because equality. Thank you for talking, and see you next time.
You bet. Bye.
All right, today I want to talk to everybody just about finishing out the year strong. You know, attendance is huge. We got a March social about behavior, but after that, everything's going to go back to attendance. Be here as many days, every day that you can. And then the next thing is going to class and being prepared, ready to work. Coming to class, making sure that you guys have your materials, a reading book, a binder, the class book, and paper and something to write with. Being to class on time as soon as you walk in, ready to go. Let's end this year as great as it started.
And now to the Fine Arts Focus.
So the play is about different creatures from mythology and folklore who need to come together to save the world from an evil warlock named Phoenix, who is trying to destroy the world. And along the way, they are discovering more about themselves.
Our first performance is on March 9th for the 5th graders. Our next performance is March 10th, which we will be doing for the parents in public. Our next performance after that will be March 12th, which will be for the entire school.
So people should come see the South Middle School play because, one, it's very entertaining, and it's usually it's really fun to see, actually. Like, you get to see a whole different experience. You get to see a whole different world. The people love to see the actors doing almost professional level work, and it's just a great time all around. So it's just really good. You should come by.
Sports.
Hey South Middle School, I am Mrs. Vickers, otherwise known as Coach Vickers, and this coming up Monday, March 2nd, is the first day of our spring track season. So if you're a 7th or 8th grade boy or girl, that means that right after school we're gonna meet down in the gym and you'll get changed and we'll get started. So make sure you have your paperwork first of all, because if you don't have your physical, your concussion form, and insurance turned in, then you can't practice. You can come and get credit for being there, but you can't do any kind of practice until you have all your paperwork turned in. So don't forget that. If you have any questions about it, you can come and ask Coach Peters, or you can ask me, or you can even go to the office and they have the paperwork there. So for the 7th graders, this is going to be your first time doing track for most of you, and it's super exciting. There are really 3 main parts to track. There is distance running, which is the mile and the 800 meter, which is 2 laps around the track. And then there's sprinting. So sprinting, there's a lot of different things. There's hurdles, there's 100-meter dash, there's 200 meters, there's 400 meters, and there's also relays, the 4x1 and the 4x2 and the 4x4. So then after that, there's throwing. So some of our athletes don't run a lot, they do more throwing. So there's shot put and discus. And then lastly, if you're in sprints or if you are in distance or throwing, you can also do field events, which is pole vault, high jump, long jump, triple jump. There's lots of different activities that you can try and learn and see what you like best. If you think you're interested in track, come out for track and give it a try, see if you like it, and I just can't wait till Monday. It's going to be an exciting season.
And now to the words of wisdom and the words of wise dumb.
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 Hello again, everyone. This week's words of wisdom come to you from Benjamin Franklin. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man or woman healthy, wealthy, and wise. Thank you and have a great day.
All right, so this week we wanted to talk to you about sleep. And I thought, I know about sleep. I was gifted in sleep. I always got a straight A in sleep in elementary school. That one B, but that wasn't my fault, that was Johnny's fault. Anyway, sleep. I thought I'd just tell you the top 3 things about sleep. First off, sleep is keto friendly. You can have as much sleep as you want, will not affect your diet. Second thing, sleep is linked to a lowering of the risk of heart disease and stroke. Very good idea to sleep as much as you can. Now, if you're having trouble sleeping, that brings me to the third thing. The surest way to cure insomnia, have a conversation with Christian Kavanagh. It works every time. Think about it.
Babes!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Counselor's Corner with Miss Narrow.
Hey Nick, what are we talking about today on Counselor's Corner? What, I didn't hear you. What'd you say? We're talking about snoring? Sleep. I think that's a really great segue into what we're talking about today. So, we're talking about sleep. And just so you know, last night I got a 78 score on my Fitbit. I got a fair amount of sleep, which equals to only 6 hours and 4 minutes. Personally, I need a little more than that. And you guys do too. That's the alarm. Get up, Nick. Nick, you should be getting at least 9 hours of sleep at night. And you didn't get 9 hours of sleep last night. So obviously you didn't get 9 hours of sleep last night. That's why you can't stay awake at class. So, you guys, proper sleep, you gotta have it. You gotta have it because it affects your mood, it affects your anger level, it affects all the stress hormones, your natural hormones, your mental health hormones. It affects everything if you're not getting proper sleep. You know, you don't get sleep one night, okay, great. But are you constantly not getting enough sleep and falling out of your chair during the day? When you're sitting in class, do you find it very hard to keep your eyes open? Then you're probably not getting enough sleep. And like I said, sleep affects everything. So, when you're sleeping at night, you should get plenty of REM sleep, you should get plenty of light sleep, and then you should let your brain go into a deep sleep for an hour, hour and a half in order to have a full amount of sleep. Obviously, a sleep score of 78 is not good enough sleep. Probably why my hair looks this way today. So,
hey Mike.
So, hi, Nick. How you feeling? Did you have any dreams last night?
When did I get to the school?
What do you think, out of 100, what do you think your sleep score might have been?
I have a sleep score?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. So what are some things that keep you awake at night, Nick? That keep you from sleeping?
Myself?
Yourself. I like the way that he takes responsibility for his actions himself. Having this in your hand could cause one to not sleep very well also. So you need to put it down. You need to shut it off. You need to go to sleep, Nick.
But I don't have any of those.
Rock-a-bye, baby.
Yawn. And now to the biblioteca.
So The Fault in Our Stars is a book about two teens, and August, Water, and Hazel Grace. Hazel Grace has cancer, and August thought that his cancer was gone. And then when they were on a trip, he found out that he had a bunch of cancer still. It's just a really good book. It's really good. You should read it.
Let's go see the random question.
What?
How many hours of sleep do you get each night? That's more than enough. Huh? Are you rolling?
Yes.
Hello, tall madam. How many hours of sleep do you get at night? No reply? Okay, just like my mom.
Ask away.
How many hours of sleep do you get each night? 2? That's fascinating. And you, sir, how many hours of sleep at night do you get at night?
And now to the most interesting man and his mustache.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
Greetings, my friends. You know, as the world's most interesting man, I am frequently asked about my sleep habits. My wife claims I snore, but I've proved that to be wrong because last night I stayed awake all night and I never snored, not one time. I have to say my most frightening experience, though, was last summer when I awoke in the middle of the night and there was Mr. Bromley and Mr. Morgan hovering on the ceiling. They had just arrived from planet Remulac. Stay healthy, my friends.
Now let's go see who found the mustache.
Shut up, Huey. Do you hear that? Oh my gosh, it's the bell music. Oh my gosh. Let's go see what the theme was.
Ah! Wake up, it's time for bell. Wake up, it's time for bell music news. Hi, guys. Alright, guys. This week the theme was Roman. It was.
Huh?
It was. It was lullabies. Roman's blanking. It was lullabies. It was great. Roman's taking a nap apparently, so we're just gonna like.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Do that. Anyways,
this week's theme
was lullabies. We already said that. Roman's slow on the uptake because he's napping.
You can submit using the Bell Music box as
or the
traditionally,
or the email, the new way.
Yeah, the new way.
No.
New way.
Anyways, so this week the winner was right here on this pillow.
Yep. Congratulations, you won.
Good job.
All right.
Well,
congratulations. Come down to room 205 to claim your prize out of the treasure box.
See you guys next week.
See you next week.
Now let's go see the random fact with Captain Random and his sidekick, General Knowledge.
Did you know that the Earth takes 365.242 days to orbit the Sun?
Did you also know that the average person has 4 to 6 dreams a night?
Smile. That's a keeper. And now to the selfie second.
now, the selfie second.
And now to the Club Connect. And now to some upcoming events.
Today is the honor roll treat for the 6th and 7th graders.
On March 5th, NJHS induction ceremony will happen from 7 to 8 p.m.
March 6th is a busy day. It's the regional NHD thing. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. Yay, so we're on to the end of the year almost. And Kona Ice will be coming.
So make sure to bring some money and get some.
Remember, if you want to contact us, email us at eleadersms@gmail.com. 1, 2, 3. Thank you and have a wonderful weekend.